Alright guys, this is Daddy Midnight with Midnight Meds. I wanted to have a monologue about Autoflowers. So as a completely new grower within the last, 3 months? From having absolutely nothing to having the yield. I think it's a very interesting perspective to have, especially when there's so much craziness happening around genetics. So when I was researching things, autoflowers and genetics, or any genetics that is autoflowering, seemed like the only right answer. As a consumer grower, I thought there was less things I had to worry about. I thought I didn't have to worry about a day and night schedule. I just have to get them as a gardener. I do pepper plants during the summer. I thought it would be an easy transition because it's just like veg, fruit, harvest. Veg, fruit, harvest, and that's all I had to worry about. And then if you look any of this information up, you have some old heads that are just and I'm old. You have some old heads that are just completely against it. You have people saying that because of yield, that it's not worth it. Who gets into growing and is like, I need 6 ounces off a plant? Does anybody do that? Because from the consumer facing thing, it doesn't make any sense. Photo periods are nice, and that has its pros and cons. But I can smoke my own plant at 3 months. I honestly don't think you can beat that. I'm a salesman. I've been a salesman all my life. I could sell you on anything. But why I don't get the hate. I don't get the hate that Autoflowers has and Fast Buds has. I get these old school growers want to be like, this is my shit. This is what I've been doing all my life. It just reminds me of old people trying to cling to power like what we have everywhere. I think as a new grower, Autoflowers are easy. I never turn my light off. Why would I? I mean, you're going to tell me that I'm saving electricity, sure. And I can only push so much lights to a plant before it doesn't take it, sure. But I have some TISM and some ADHD that is not going to allow me to do that. It's just not the case. I need less things I have to worry about, especially being in a family, right? I can't do that. There's no fucking way. No way. So that's what I wanted to talk about. I just don't get the hate. I don't understand how you can tell me I'm any different from anybody else just because I use Autoflowers. I think Autoflowers are amazing. I just don't see why it has to be like this. Why do we have to hate on each other because of genetics? Isn't that the most capitalistic shit that you could possibly... No, my shit's better because mine's this. No, my shit's better because mine's this. That when you smoke it doesn't matter. No. You're going to tell me that it tastes better or something? I don't think so. It does its job. And that's what a medicine is supposed to do, is do its job. I don't really care how I got there. I just think it's so much easier to do an autoflower, or to grow an autoflower. I'm going to do photo periods. It's not that I'm not. I'm going to do them outside, so I don't have to worry about the day and night schedule. And I'm going to see what I can grow, and that'll be cool. And I'll be really excited about the photo periods that I have. But it's not sustainable where I live. And I don't want to have to worry about any of that shit inside. Sorry, not sorry.
Midnight Meds.